Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode of 1.10 Minecraft here on the new Eriador server. Yes, welcome guys, and we are over at the sort of city build projects area. We might recognise the portal from behind us, but all this area here that I'm standing in is quite new. Let's just spin around and have a look. sZPeddy did this in his last video, which was really cool actually. He did the video in quite a nice interacting way, so you should go and check that out. But it's a sort of a lead in from the portal here now into our central park area. All the chests have been moved from here down where the beacon is, but he's built these really nice spruce houses, which are slightly different I think from the Minecraft ones. I think they're using bricks rather than cobble, but I like the look of these. I think they're really good. So yeah, he's put these in place to sort of extend the village, because we only had two houses here before. And I like this retaining wall as well. That looks really cool, especially with these trapdoors there just against the dirt. Yeah, so he started building up this village. We've got a few villages in here. It's lit up. You in theory could access it, mobs could come in, so we've got a couple of iron golems here as well, and he's built this church because that certainly wasn't there before, and we've got these bridges which obviously are missing some steps. Whoa, does that make you fall? It does. I'm not quite sure if that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, so yeah, we've got this village area, we've got the canals separating the areas up, so it's really starting to take shape now over here, which is really cool. Hello sir, how are you doing? And what's this down here? Just because I'm nosy, it's a water stream of some sort. I've no idea. Okay, so let's have a look down here. We've got this mass storage area now because obviously we're going to come over here and do lots of builds and things like that. I'm not quite sure what that's doing there. And I guess ought to claim a chest. No, I've got my own stuff anyway, so I don't really, although I could. Yeah, I'll probably claim a chest. Let's go here. This one will do. And put it there. And didn't want to do that though, did I? No. Okay. Trackers stuff. There we go. So we've got a place here we can put our own bits if we don't want to put them into all this area, but I'm guessing this is a kind of sort of communal sharing building materials, because we're going to need a lot of materials over here. So I could move my sandstone, but we got this map here which I think I'm going to have to duplicate and take over to the spawn town if it's not already been done, because I haven't checked, and put it with all the other maps, because it does look really cool. But you get a really good idea now of how we're going to build. The dwarven city is going to go in here, and the contest has just been done for that, so check that out as well. Peddy and Chris did a video on that with the winner. Yeah, some awesome builds, and I think just the level of the other builds as well. We're going to be taking inspiration from everyone I think that submitted a build on that, and they'll get recognition for that. But it's yeah, that's going to look really cool if that's anything to go by. We've also got this medieval sort of steampunk town type area going on here. We'll have then the natural and I think Asian type world there. This is a huge city, and as you can see, Chris has already built the airport for the city. So that's pretty awesome. And I presume we've got an ender chest. Between episodes, I only got myself some new wings. I might have died 3 times getting them, just through lag more than anything else. When I was on the blocks and sort of coming back, placing another block to avoid, it kind of placed, you go, and then it wasn't placed, and you just fall, and there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, that was a little bit tricky. Had to go a long way, but I found one in the end, so that's pretty cool. We got our wings back. So I want to do a little bit today here on the Atlantis project. So I've got an idea for this, because as you may remember, and actually that might be in me in the chest as well. No, it isn't. We got a skull last time, and it was a creeper skull. I couldn't remember the word then. So yeah, we got ourselves a creeper skull last time, and Yanis did say to me, what you're going to do with it, and I wasn't sure. Well, I do have an idea. So yeah, we are going to do something with that today, and I need a little bit of building material, so we're going to take quite a few of this sandstone, because that's going to be a main material. We could use end stone as well, actually. Hadn't thought of that. We've got that end stone. I do need, yeah, some smooth sandstone. Have we got any more smooth sandstone? No, just, what was in there? Just normal sandstone. Right, we can make some up, I guess. Let's see, smooth sandstone, is it like that? It is. And then I believe if we want to make the chiseled, is it like that? It is. Excellent. Okay, that's fine. So we got some of that as well because we need some of that. Yeah, I think I've got everything we need. So I just need to find a place for it. Now, I think we've only got. Didn't want to do that. I think we've only got water breathing potions here. Yeah. So, and that's not really very good for you guys because it doesn't really let you see under the water that well. It's okay, but I think we need to go and get ourselves some night vision potions, and then you guys can see what I'm building as well. But I'm thinking, don't know how well you can see it, but I'm thinking of building something down here in this area. And I just need to find the right spot because we got our sort of gates over there that we built. We're going to knock this gravel through here into that area, but yeah, I kind of want to build something in this area. I might even do it into here. I don't know. I need to find a spot, but let me go and get some night vision potions as well, and then you guys can see what we're up to. Okay. Did I just walk straight past that and totally ignore it? DC's brought some night vision potions over already, and I totally missed it. So yeah, that's not really very good, is it? So let's glug one of those, and then we'll glug a water breathing as well. I didn't even put it in my inventory or in my hotbar. So night vision first, which is very apt since it's going night, and then water breathing. So let's get down here and have a look at where we go. Oh, we can see so much better now, can't we? So that's the new Atlantis over there. This is the older Atlantis, and I kind of want to build it into a sort of ruin. Now, this may be something I have to build myself, but we've got to remember this is all ruins. Now, this particular place is not going to be a ruin as such, and I'm thinking we're going to kind of build it into here. I think this is going to be very apt for it. So let me just work out how we're going to do this. Get some tools on my hotbar, which I haven't got. Right, so if we had this up a few levels, because I kind of want to come out here, and essentially what I'm going to be doing is it's a kind of temple, but it's not a temple, if you know what I mean. It is, but we're going to be using it for something else. So we kind of want to come up, and if that's then going to be our top area, possibly. No, we're going to need it bigger than that, aren't we? Because we're going to need certainly an area which is a 3x3 area, or yeah, 3x3, because I kind of want this hole in the middle, and this is going to be our access down into it. So we're going to have that there, but I then want to use some of these nicer chisel blocks and smooth stone blocks. So the chisel blocks are going to kind of go around it as a sort of template up. So I guess we've got to build these out. And I'll start building. I'm not going to do it all on camera. I'm going to start doing it with you guys so you can just get a feeling for what we're doing. So if we build that out there, and I kind of want to come out a little bit further, so we'll probably take those away. And then I kind of want to build up 1, 2, and then one of these decorative ones on top. Yeah, okay, that's kind of working to where I want it. So it kind of gives us this where to work to. So if we come out 2 more and 3 for the stone, 1, 2, decorative one on top, and then this obviously would be going the same way, but it's going to be hidden underneath. So yeah, I think that's quite good though. So the first bit is going to be this whole top area, 1, 2, and then in there. So what I'm going to do is cover the rest of the sort of this upper layer, if you like, because that's going to be the upper layer, and then there's going to be then a sort of pyramid-y kind of shape going along. This is going to come out there, and we'll take this gravel out. I'll go and get my shovel in a minute, take the gravel out, and we'll sort of build that up. and we'll hollow it out then. Once we've got access into it, we can then hollow it out a little bit better, so that yeah, we're not in water and that sort of thing. And I guess for now I'm probably just going to put a sign or something like that so I can get in and out, but eventually the water will fall all the way down. It's not going to be as you see it there, but I will probably build it into the mountainside from underneath as well, because I want it to be, you know, full, if you like. And then what I was thinking, in fact, we'll probably take this away more like that. I want to build a pattern so that it kind of goes more like that. See, I might bring these in a bit. It's almost feeling a bit too big, so I just wonder if I build these up here, and then if we took those away and built those more down. He says getting trapped. Water is definitely a tricky place to be working, and take that out. But it is a bit of trial and error as well, so it's a fun thing about this. And yeah, that's going to be better because it's not so big then, so we'll definitely make it smaller and then see how it looks. So there we have the finished temple. Well, the finish of the outside of the temple, shall we say. Although we may do some more decoration, I don't know. But yeah, so let's go down inside and you can see what we've done. So we've got this little water tower here, and I think what I'm going to do, just to add a little bit of light, is we're going to put some sea lanterns up here in the ceiling, because this is what the ceiling will be, but then it will also illuminate the outside, the entrance, from above. So that would be pretty cool. I knew I'd knock another one out. If that one goes in there, and then that one goes in there. Right, we just need to get rid of that. That's always the way it goes. Okay, sand will do the job. So if we put sand there, yeah, that should do it. So that now gives us our water tower, which will go all the way down to the floor. It might go lower than that, but at least it gives us the ability to empty this room out now. And as you can see, all this is hollowed out from what we can see on the outside. If we take these away, yeah. So that is a brick that doesn't need to be there. And I just want to really hollow it out so it's properly. And this is where it's underneath the rock face. But we still want it to carry on, because this, in theory, was here before the rock face. And the rock face is what's all fallen on top of it. So yeah, I want it to be, you know, underneath properly, so to speak. We're not just going to cheat it, as they say. So hollow those out, and then it's going to come back all the way to here, would make that. But we're going to carry on down as well and make this into quite a large room, because we're going to need the room for what I've got planned for it. So let me get all that dug out. We have made some progress, as you can see here. I've started lining the inside of the temple. I've also found a couple of caves, and this one goes down to, yeah, so that goes down to the mine shaft that we've already explored when we found the zombie spawner, which was in a couple of episodes ago. So yeah, do you ever get that feeling when you kind of say, I know, I've got a good idea, I'm going to use quartz? And then you kind of remember as you're doing it how much quartz you're really going to need. So yeah, quite a lot, I think. So but that, you know, that's the way Minecraft is. And I've been collecting a few materials. We've got a bit of quartz, so not too bad. I've got some of that. So I've been raiding my chest. We did get a load from over at the Wither Skull farm, which is pretty awesome. What I'm thinking of doing is, first of all, making an upper layer. So, and I think this is going to be the sort of the finish of the upper layer, so we'll kind of knock this out, and then I'll probably use maybe a wood floor, and maybe it won't come quite out to there, I'm not sure yet, but certainly it'll go to the side, so we'll have a kind of balcony that overlooks the sort of inner sanctum of a temple. So yeah, so this bit here is going to go down even further, so that's the idea behind it anyway. So But this might be slightly different. We might have railings. I'm not quite sure yet. I just kind of know how I want to do it out. And then down the other area we'll drop this even more to where we want it to sort of to be and how it to look. And then the other thing I'm going to do is play around. Let's see if I've got any on me. Yes, I've got some of these on me and some of these. We're going to do a sort of cheap version of the lights. Where we got the torch on the wall, we're going to, rather than hitting the torch, hit the wall with an item frame. So that puts the item frame on the wall as well. And then we can actually put this, so again, not hitting the torch, but inside, we can put it in there. And that makes a nice little torch holder, I think. Normally I like to use the, well, you can use cobble. I've seen that used, which is pretty cool. And I normally use the what are they called? The anvils. But that is so expensive. You know, 2 anvils or 2 torches would basically take a whole stack of iron, and I think that's a little bit of a waste at the moment. So, and I think they look pretty alright, and I think they kind of fit in with the theme of what we're doing. So yeah, that's starting to come on nicely, I think. So I'm going to get the rest of this all dug out now, so we don't take up the whole episode just building. And yeah, hopefully come back when I've got a little bit more done. Oh, that's the other thing I'm doing as well. So I've put in the sea lanterns, and then I'm using these iron trapdoors to cover them over, which I think look pretty good, because the sea lantern, you only see the white bits of it, and it hides it quite well. I think it works quite well in the floor as well. So yeah, just using that little trick really for lighting that up. Well guys, as you can see, we have finished it. Yes, we've finished both the top section and the lower section. You see it's all done, all the intricate detail in place, and I think it looks really good. Love to get your feedback on what you think as well. I think it's worked out really nicely, and we've got these pillars in the wall, or archways in the wall. Just to define it a little bit, because I used the bone block at the back there to add some shade and colour, or rather contrast. And yeah, then use these archways, and these also could then substitute as doorways if we wanted to expand further. And then we got these water sort of fountains with lights in them there, and they go up, and you can see there's trapdoors, and that allows us to get into the upper section as well as this one allowing us to get out. So yeah, it might look sort of really mundane from the outside, but inside I think it looks really cool. And we've got these heads, so my intention is we're going to put one there, and we'll put one sort of there. So what we need is the other 2 heads. We need a zombie head, and we also need a skeleton head. I don't think we can get zombie pigman heads. I think they're the only other 2. So maybe that's something we need to do with the charged creeper farm. That'll be absolutely awesome to finish it off. And my intention for this is actually, it's a way of recognizing you guys and everyone that's helped me. So for example here, for helping with my pets and name them, we got JH, Crater, Cine, Diamond Greg, and Twig Dunkelwald. And then over here, designing of my banner, yes, sZPeddy, he helped design that banner there, so thank you for that. And then over here, I've just got some awesome subscribers. Brian Meerkirk. This guy has been following me for absolutely years, always commenting on my videos, always liking them. I've had quite a lot of conversations, not only on this series, but on my previous series, my modded series, my MHC series when I was doing that. So yeah, thanks for all your support over the years, that's awesome. Of course, Pixie Sparkle and Blob Basher, They are my daughters, so they deserve a place here because we do some stuff together and they are absolutely awesome. And then we've got Madeline Parrish. She sent me my very first fan art, so she gets a mention on there as well, which is truly awesome. Lots more room for other people, so we've got the build contest coming up, and perhaps people who come up with suggestions and enter into the contest for Atlantis. Yeah, if we use any of your bits and pieces, you'll probably get a name on the wall here. And then also sort of if we ever I've got a Patreon channel or thing. I don't really shout about it. It's not something I could kind of sort of really look at, but if any of you guys ever did become a patron of mine, then yeah, we'll reserve something special for you guys, not just going on the wall there. So but this is essentially a place that your name will go down forever. So yeah, but I think that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of this, any suggestions you might have. I'd love to get your feedback on it. And just wanted to say as well, I released a video a couple of videos ago, which was a vlog. I was a little bit worried about whether or not I could actually sort of release that video or not, but the feedback I've got on it is absolutely awesome. So I just want to say thank you guys for that. Really do appreciate all the likes, all the comments, and all your support. So that's why I wanted to do this, because you guys are awesome and I want a few more of you in here. So we will be doing that over time, so don't think I've forgotten you if you've contributed. I just wanted to get a few on the wall for now. Anyway, that'll do for now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Please do leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks for watching. Bye.